Wa qala rabbukum ud'uni astajib lakum. Amin ya Allah ya rabbal alamin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin.
Etimanem sikuna idayanko untuk mapiasa ini nangno langit tau tanah aurang tau legini nang tertulus ni kau sikunati badang idayanku mepiaka sikunati badang idayanku mepiaka
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is thy kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuyak ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak puto.
Your hosts for today's event, Gerald Tenao and Alexis Fatima Saidala.
Good afternoon, College of Engineering!
Good afternoon, ASTEEGS, Health Engineering.
I am your host, Gerald Tinao.
And I am Alexis Fatima Saidala.
Welcome to our first virtual General Assembly for this academic year 2020-2022 with the theme, Utilizing Information for Engineering Investments, Driving Innovative Movement by Targeting Paralysis on Analysis. So for the house rule of this General Assembly, no spamming.
Number 2, no chatting of foul words.
And lastly, enjoy our General Assembly.
Yes. So Kuya Gerald, it's been 2 weeks since yung nag-start na yung formal opening of classes natin. So, kamusta ba?
So far, sa 2 weeks, na-schedule sa tanan nga mong mga subjects and ang mga professor po is nag-start na po sila og hatag sa ilahang mga activities. So, sa inyo ha ba, Alex, as freshmen, so kamusta man ang first 2 weeks ninyo? Though we are in an online setup, but knowing na nag-enroll mo dito sa MSU, so na-feel na ba ninyo ang pagiging MSU1?
Well, of course, no. At first, we had a hard time since new environment ni. Pero, syempre, astig good ni, di ba? Slowly, na-adjust man po na mo ang environment. Yes.
Wow! So, sa ato ang mga live viewers dira sa YouTube, so, kamusta man ang first 2 weeks sa atong opening of classes? So, don't forget to like and share our YouTube live.
And also, comment down below yung mga class experiences nyo para later on, ma-shoutout namin kayo.
Yeah, so, and let us all remind everyone, Alex, that we will be flashing 3 codes at a time later. And yung codes na yun is, yun yung gagamitin natin sa ating attendance form na nakapin sa ating YouTube Live.
Yes, and always remember, guys, that the department with the highest number of attendees will be given a merit of 50 points that will be added to their overall score for the whole ESO week. So stay tuned, Jod, og enjoy.
And the students who fail to fill up the attendance form will be fined 30 pesos. So stay tuned.
So stay tuned because we prepared a lot of ESO prizes just for you guys.
Yeah, so karon Alex, ato sang i-check ang ato ang live
Yes,
chat kay
i-check
murag
na
na nagay daghan-daghan na gyud ang naga-comment sa ato ang live chat. So ato sang basahon diri ha.
Okay.
So ingon pa diri ni Gerald Obial, Justel Sonja Pogi daw. So Raiji Carillo, mag-eskwela pa di ay. So, of course, Raiji, mag-eskwela pa ta. We have our General Assembly. So, we are going to, so, back in classes na kita.
Yes, and also from Kyle Sean Luel Balbaloza, happy birthday, Wendy Oro Presa.
So, happy birthday, Ate Wendy. Ato ang isa sa atong mga counselor sa ESO. So, ana po si Irene Faith Celebrado. Shout out daw. So, shout out daw kay Irene. Ana kay Normina Abo, #Oasis, #Power, #Oasis sa Kalam. So, sa di ay ni Oasis.
Oasis. And from Leonard Kasiknan, Yum Burger. Okay, Yum Burger. Asagi ka ng Yum Burger.
Oh, ana pa si Kuya Jelmar Kuwaton, keep up ta PLDT. So, keep up daw PLDT. So, okay ba dira ta PLDT? So again, kay Leonard Kasiknan, happy birthday Kent Intilia. So Chris Jane Pinuela, let's go Aces.
Yes, and shout out sa daw kay Neil John Supilanas.
Ana pa si Chrysler Giancarlo Casabar, Norbert Jesler Cotillar, heart na orange. So murag Aces gini siya.
Yes, and napunta nag-comment no si Patrick J. Ting, Freshie here. Oh, same pod kay Freshie pod ko. Freshie.
Wow.
Freshie.
Unsaon daw ang fresh be? So ana si Marian Grace sayaang hotdog. Unsa day ni? So, hotdog po. So shout out sa akong kaugalingon Kimbian Lim. So shout out dira nimo Kimbian.
And also, happy birthday Kent Intila from Rano Jads Elbor. Yes.
Ana pa dire si Max Shale, pa-shout out, Lods. Okay na.
Yes, and a lot of purple hearts from Kimbian Lim. Shout out sa akong kaugalingon.
Wow.
Shout out.
So, para mag-start na taguro.
Yes. Oh, so magpadayon lang ta sa pagtanaw, no? Sa mga wala pa naka-share dara, i-click na ninyo ang share button para ang mga wala pa na na-inform sa atong GA for today, kay ma-inform sila og maka-attend sila sa atoang virtual General Assembly.
Yeah, so ganina Alex is na-mention mo ang about sa atoang surprise. So with that, let's have our first portion of our trivia.
Yes.
So, General Assembly trivia. So, for the guidelines, the participants must be enrolled students in the College of Engineering of Mindanao State University, General Santos City. The participants must be members of the Engineering Students Organization and must use the profile border of their respective department or organization. So, there shall be only one entry from each student per question. Spamming and using of inappropriate words are prohibited and would lead to disqualification. Spamming includes commenting more than once, regardless of the comment.
Yes, and also comment your answer by following this format. Name, course, year level, question number, and your answer. Like for example, Juan de la Cruz, BSEEN 4th year, question number 9, and the answer, College of Engineering. The first student to follow the format with the correct answer shall be declared the winner. A student can only win once and will receive 100 pesos. And to claim your prizes, kindly message your GCash number to Mr. Cyrus T.
Wow, so dako jud kayo ang prize sa atong online trivia no 100 pesos. So pwede na siya pang load. So for the first question of our online trivia, who are the current chancellors of MSU GSC, MSU IIT, and MSU Maguindanao? So, comment down sa atong live chat kung kinsa ang mga chancellors of the said colleges.
Yes, and again guys ha, only once lang tayo mag-comment kasi masa-spam na yung comment nyo if dadamihin nyo.
Yes. So, as kita mga MSU1 Alex, so murag something na we are required or nga dapat makabalo po ta kung kinsa ang mga chancellors sa ato ang mga respective colleges, di ba? For the different campuses. So,
yes. Kailangan mabalaan jud na to, of course, no? Kay lisod po mag-eskwela ta tapos wala ta kailakin sa atong mga executives, di ba?
Tama ka din ba, Alex? Pag syempre ang ato ang very own supportive or very own chancellor, so kinsa kabalo na mo. So, mong answer dira sa atong first online trivia.
Yes.
So comment down sa atong live chat kay murag wala pa gyud nakatama, wala pa na validated na tama nga answer. So
yes,
continue sa pag-comment sa inyong answer. So don't forget the format of answering our trivia. We have the name, year, and course, and the answer.
Yes, grabe jud kaayo, no? So 100 pesos sad na, guys. Dako sad na kaayo. So answer jud kay para na jud tay pang load pang online class.
Yeah, so ako magani Alex na 70 pesos for 1 week na siya. So dako kaayo na siya. So napay spare na 30 pesos. So pwede na ninyo ilibre sa inyong uyab ang 30 pesos.
Pag-single.
Kung mag-single, i-savings ninyo ang 30 pesos. Kaya para, na may panggasto, hindi ka na mo uyab later.
Okay. And meron na tayong winner for the trivia number 1. Now, let's proceed to the trivia number 2. What is the theme of this General Assembly?
Yes. So, na-mention na mo ganina ang theme sa ato ang General Assembly. So,
yes,
comment down below sa ato ang live chat.
Yes, guys.
So, tanaw na to be. Magtanaw ta diri sa Hi. Magtanaw ta diri sa live chat kung kinsa ba ang mga diri. So, habang wala pa nakatama, mag-shoutout sa ta diri.
Go, shout.
So, pa si John Paul Zamora, totropahin.
Okay.
Diba?
And po si Marie Chris Di Juan, ESO. Okay, I'm from ESO too, char.
Wow! So, rising, department.
Pa.
So, si John Lloyd, marikit na all na ay uyab. Makauyab, radyo ka, John Lloyd.
Sana
Lang,
Hulat-hulat lang jud sa imong time.
Ulat-ulat lang yun.
For now, pag-focus sa imong online class.
So, noon ako nakita diri nga mga naga-comment sa ato ang second question sa lahang answer. Tama po ba yun?
Okay. So, seems like may nakatama na, guys. May winner na tayo.
So, let's proceed to the question number 3 of our online trivia. What is the 30th consonant letter of the MSU GSC mission? So, I know, tanan na ta mga MSU1, we should memorize the MSU GSC mission, vision, and goals. Kaya sa inyo, sa ato ang PE, kamo Alex, start na ba mo memorize sa inyo ang
Yes, dapat jud nag-required pa si among professor og video with singing, no? Dapat kailangan jud na memorize nato kay asi freshman ug asi senior, kailangan jud mabal-an nato ang mission ug vision sa atong school.
And especially our goals kay kita mga MSU1, we should embody our goals kay mo na ang nag-reflect sa isa ka MSU1. Tama?
Yes.
Tama ba?
Yes.
So, comment down below kay murag wala pa gyoy nakatama sa ato or wala pa naka-comment sa ato ang question number 3. So, comment down below.
So habang wala pa'y nakatama, no, mag-shout out sa ato ang mga live viewers. Okay? Murag man ni sila. Okay, B, T, C, T.
Wow.
Lahi nilang comment kay murag nag-focus jud sila sa atong trivia for now. Kay wala jud nagpa-shout out, no? Basig daghan jud kayo ang ganahan madaog sa 100 pesos
Of
na
course,
to.
kada po sa 100 pesos. So
Yes.
again, happy birthday Ate Wendy Oropesa, ato ang isa sa counselor sa ESO. Happy birthday,
Yes,
Ate.
happy birthday.
Makaon na ka if na dili na strict.
Yes.
So, check it. So, kamusta man ang first 2 weeks sa inyong classes as freshman ba? So,
Okay man siya. At first, ang uban nga prof namo actually wala pa sila nagparamdam jud. Wala pa jud sila nagparamdam kay murag medyo busy pa man sila sa ilahang kuan. Pero ang uban naa naman pod, ang uban nag-start na May. Okay, so seems like may winner na ta sa ato ang
third question.
Okay.
So, an announcement lang in the last part of this General Assembly, we will have our grand raffle draw with a lot of surprises prepared just for you.
Yes, and before ta mag-proceed sa second portion sa ato ang program, let us first thank our technical team for setting everything up. Especially Kuya Jason and to all other facilitators, thank you so much.
Yes, o grabe jud kaayo kagahot ang ato ang technical team kay gipangatawanan din lang ato ang theme na which is driving innovative movement saka innovative o saka creative sa ato ang setup. Truly we're in the transitions of a modern era.
Yes.
And now to formally start our program, let us hear some words from our ESO President, Ayan Espiritu.
ASTEEGS. Special greetings to our very own faculty and staffs headed by our very own Dean of the College of Engineering, Dr. Noel S. Gunay. I would like to take this opportunity, especially in behalf to the Engineering Students Organization officers. I, as your president, welcome all of the freshmen, all of the first year enrollees, and especially the students from second year to fifth year students of the Engineering Students Organization under the College of Engineering. So welcome to ASTEEGS, or welcome mo dire sa atong program this afternoon. I know we have prepared a lot of surprises, so stay tuned and kailangan mag-subscribe, mag-follow, and mag-participate kita sa atong events kani gi-prepare gid namo para sa atong tanan. And in line with our theme, utilizing information for engineering investments, driving innovative movement by targeting paralysis and analysis. We should not allow this pandemic to stop our learning progress, but instead let us keep on learning, let us keep on straining towards our goals. Di ba pag astig kailangan kahit anumang dinadanas sa buhay kailangan patuloy kasi ang pangarap natin kailangan patuloy nating susuungin. Ano man kahirap ang buhay, ano man kahirap ang ating mga ginasolve, usahay, dili ta kasabot kung sa atong ginasolve. Bisag lagyo anay ta, but we find alternative ways to teach and to reach out our classmates, our friends, para magtabangay ta para makapasa, di ba? Ang goal mag nato makapasa para malahutay na yung atong engineering journey. So, as ASTEEG, kailangan padayon ta. Let us always show excellence towards pursuing our dreams. Because as an ASTEEG, let us keep on burning, burn brighter, and bleed harder. Help Engineering Mabuhay, ASTEEG Engineering Students Organization under the College of Engineering.
Oh, thank you Kuya Aya, no? So bleed orange og padayon ta sa atong journey sa atong engineering.
Yes. And very fresh food kaayo si President nato today, no? Nakita na ko ni siya gaina sa gate. Abi jud na kog si James Reed, si President Mandian.
Uy, nakapapicture ko ga. Kaya bigyan na ko siya gitapukan manggod. So,
Ay, gitapukan.
bisita mi sa MST Police kay wala daw mi social distancing.
Wow, grabe jud kaayo ang ano no, ang sex appeal ni President.
So,
Okay. And now, for this portion, kilalanin naman natin ang ating ESO and department officers.
So disclaimer lang, no, this video was pre-recorded before the General Santos City was under the GTQ. Nevertheless, safety health protocols were strictly observed and followed.
And now, let's watch this video.
You know they call me whenever they want something done. I get in, get out like a champion. Got my armor on and I'm marching into anything. No fear, no pain, I can take the heat. Oh, I'm too hot to handle. Oh, I'm bringing the fire. I'm going full speed. You better watch me. I've got the power in my bloodstream. I'm leading the pack. I'm leading the pack. Oh, this trail I'm blazing, mine for the taking. I shake the world until it caves in. I'm leading the pack. I'm leading the pack. Oh, I'm leading the pack. I'm leading the pack. I'm going full speed. You better watch me. I got the power in my bloodstream. I'm leading the pack. I'm leading the pack. Oh, this trail I'm blazing, mine for the taking. I shake the world until it caves in. I'm leading the pack. I'm leading the pack. Oh, I'm leading the pack. I'm leading the pack. Na 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 na. I'm leading the pack. I'm leading the pack. You know they call me whenever they want something done. I get in, get out like a champion. Got my armor on and I'm marching into anything. No fear, no pain, I can take the heat. Oh, I'm too hot to handle. Oh, I'm bringing the fire. Na 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 na. I'm leading the pack. I'm leading the pack.
Wow. So, thank you kaayo sa ato mga ESO officers, department officers. So, reminders lang no na ang G-form for our attendance will be open for 1 hour only. So, at exactly 2:30 p.m., mag-close na ang first G-form sa ato ang attendance.
Yes, and sila jud ang naga-represent sa atong department, no? So, okay jud kayo ang atong mga gwapa ug fresh jud pud kayo atong mga officers karon na ano.
Tama jud ka dira, Alex. Ug karon ang ato ang mga kinakusgan, mga gwapo-gwapa nga mga faculty and staff sa College of Engineering. Let's watch this. Wow! So sila dito ang mga gahi kaayo mga professors, yung mga virtually blessed o mga intellectually blessed. Mga gahi jud kay na sila.
Yes, and also, we should be thankful to them kasi with their help to mold us, we became the person that we are now and the person that we will be in the future. Yes.
And isa pa, dapat maging grateful ug thankful ta sa ato ang mga professor because tungod sa ilahang patience sa ato ang new setup dire sa ato ang pagskwela.
Yes, knowing karon na it is very hard for us to communicate especially in online classes since kailangan jud ang internet o tanan nga dapat sa online setup na kailangan nila buhaton.
Yes, ug dira pa lang naga-justify na nga ato ang mga professor is versatile og i-cross gyud nila tanan ocean para send og education sa tanang students. And speaking of professor, we would like to acknowledge the retirement of our honorable professor Danilo Bugador. Thank you, sir, for your service and dedication to the college. So, sa atong mga live viewers dira, so sa atong mga live chat, comment down below kung unsa ang mga memorable experiences ninyo sa atong mga professor. Labo na kay Sir Bugador, if unsa ba nga klase nga professor si Sir Bugador,
yes.
Ganyan.
And also, mag-relax lang sa karon niya magbasa sa tag comments kay para ma-shoutout pud nato sila og para pud kanang maganahan sad silang tan-aw.
Yes, but before that, remind lang nako sa ato ang attendance na ibutan nato is ang department space tapos ang code kay para ma-validate gid ang inyong attendance.
Yes, kay
case sensitive kayo ang ato ang attendance.
Okay. Reading the first shout-out. Shout-out kay Gianni Ruel Lagdamen from Los Angeles, Marbel.
Wow. So, pa-shoutout daw sa Ultimate Love Team sa ME, si Robert Laab ug siya Inao. So, shoutout sa inyo hadira, Ultimate Love Team sa ME. So, shoutout po na ako ang mga second year, electrical engineering students. So, shoutout sa inyo hadira, guys.
Yes, and shoutout po daw kay Gerald Balolo from BSET.
Wow, so pa-shoutout kay Cutie nor Haina.
Okay.
So ang memorable experiences daw ni Kimbian is nung nalapit po akong mag-stop. Hehe. Wow, so ayun jud pag-stop Kimbian kaya ra na ninyo atong engineering journey is na makaya ra gid nato ni. Though dili gid siya sayon but we get there when we get there.
Yeah. And when we finished it, sobrang laki naman ng magiging benefits nun sa atin. At saka, we will be happy kay... Siyempre, kinsa kung dili malipay, di ba? Na engineer sa unahan sa pangalan.
Tama di ka dira, Alex. Oy. So, diri pa, kay Ariel, Princess Manla, shout out sa love team ng GPSME, Shybert, isa pa, yes, sana siya pa-shout out kay R. Kim. Shout out kay Guapo Mar Ardiel Apurada, win streak sa Pokemon Unite. So shout out po sa ato ang mga ESO officers sa mga department officers at ang technical team headed by Jason Kaong. So salamat kayo kuya sa ato ang wonderful kayo innovative na setup.
Okay, and now let us listen from the head of the registrar for some important announcements and information.
Let's watch this.
Of the Mindanao State University, General Santos, this is your registrar, Professor Teresa Castillo. I am happy to welcome you to our university this academic year 2020-2021 and to guide you in your journey towards finishing your education in MSU successfully. Having said this, may I present to you the academic policies on retention and promotion. These are the general guidelines. Also, I will be giving you information on the awards and scholarship grants that the university offers. On academic load, the student who is registered for formal academic credits is considered a regular student. He carries the full academic load prescribed for in a given semester by the curriculum for which he is registered. In the summer term, the normal load should be 6 units, but in justifiable cases, the dean may allow the students to take 9 units. A graduating student or one who needs only 42 units to satisfy the requirements of his course may be permitted to carry overload units, provided that his average grade in the previous regular semester is 2.0 or better, provided that his maximum load during the third term, or we call the summer term, shall not be more than 9 units. Any student who for an avoidable cause absents himself from class must obtain an excuse leave from his dean to be presented to the instructor concerned not later than the second class session following the student's return. Absence due to illness must be reported by the student concerned to the university infirmary or the university medical services within 3 days after his absence, in which case a certification of illness must be secured. Excuses are for time missed only. All classwork missed must be made up to satisfy the requirements within a reasonable time from date of absence. A student should be dropped from his class when his absences reach 20% of the scheduled hours of that particular subject. The university also has a guideline on the leave of absence, or what we call as LOA. A student who is unable to continue with his class due to illness or a similar justifiable cause can request for a leave of absence. Prolonged leave of absence must be requested in written petition to the dean stating the reasons for the leave and the period of the leave, which must not exceed 1 academic year. For LOA availed of during the second half of the semester, the faculty concerned shall indicate the class standing of the student as either passing or failing at the time of application for leave. No LOA shall be granted later than 2 weeks before the last day of classes during the semester. A student who withdraws from the college without formal LOA shall have his registration privileges such as scholarship and other grants curtailed or entirely withdrawn. Application for LOA of any student under scholarship or grant must be certified to and recommended by the university physician in order for this student not to forfeit his scholarship or grant. The university is also following the grading system. Students should get at least passing grade in the subjects he is currently enrolled to maintain his status as regular student of the university. The following are the numerical grades with its adjectival equivalent. 1.00 to 1.25 means excellent. 1.50 to 1.75 means very good performance. 2.00 to 2.25 is good. 2.5 to 2.75 is satisfactory. And 3.0 is passing. For thesis, we have also the letter grade equivalents. P or F, which means pass or fail. 5.0 is failure. INC is incomplete, and DRP is drop. Incomplete grades is given when the requirements for the particular course are not submitted, or failure to take the final exam. Period of completion must not extend beyond 1 academic year from the time the grade was received. 1 year academic period allowed for the removal should be interpreted as until the regular semester period immediately following the 1 year period. For example, if INC is received in the first semester of academic year 2020-2021, the 2 semesters within the academic year period include second semester of academic year 2020 to 2021 and first semester of academic year 2021 to 2022. Extension of completion is 1 week and during the regular enrollment period only. If an INC grade is not removed within the prescribed period, it becomes 5 or failure. If at the end of the semester, the student obtains final grades below 3.00 in 25% to 49% of the total number of academic units for which he is registered, he shall be given a warning to improve his grade. He shall still carry the regular load prescribed in his curriculum for the next semester. In the same manner, if the final grade of the student is below 3.00 in 50% to 75% of his total number of academic units, he is placed on probation for the succeeding term. If under probation status, his load shall be limited to a maximum of only 12 units. Probation may be removed by raising the number of units passed to over 50% of the total number of units by passing the removal examination or removing the INC grade. A student who at the end of the term obtains final grades below 3.00 in at least 76% of the total number of academic units in which he receives final grades is dismissed from his college. Any student on probation who once again fails in 50% or more of the total number of units in which he receives final grades shall likewise be dismissed from his college. However, when a student fails in all his subjects for one reason or another, he will be permanently disqualified from readmission to the university, and any student who is dismissed from the college once again fails shall no longer have the chance for readmission to the university. The university also provides rule on maximum residency, or what we call as the maximum residence rule, or MRR. For a 4-year course, maximum residence allowed is 6 years. And for a 5-year course, maximum residence rule is 7 years. Because the student exerted full efforts to make good in his studies every semester, the university recognizes these efforts. When the computed grade point average, or GPA, after the semester is 1.20 or better, the student is granted recognition and is included in the chancellor's list. And if 1.75 or better, in the dean's list. The following semester through a special order to be issued by the Chancellor. If such exemplary academic performance is maintained every semester for 2 consecutive semesters with GPA of 1.50 or better, the student gains an academic scholarship. Maintenance grade is 2.0 or better every semester. Now, if the good performance is maintained every semester for the entire program until the student graduates and the computed GPA of all the subjects taken, the student shall graduate with the following honors depending on the GPA. 1.00 to 1.200 is summa cum laude, 1.21 to 1.450 is magna cum laude, and 1.46 to 1.750 is cum laude. The mission of the university is to develop a student holistically. A graduating student who take extra effort not only in academics but in extracurricular endeavors and has complied with the criteria may be awarded the following: University Leadership Award, College Leadership Award, Distinction Award for Dance, Distinction Award for Sports given to male and female, Distinction Award for Visual Arts, for Music, and for Journalism. The university also offers the following scholarship grants to deserving students. We have the in-house scholarship grants, or the university scholarship grants. These are the Academic Scholarship, Special Muslim Grant, or the SMG, Special Tribal Grant, or the STG, Cultural Community Grant, or the CCG. We have also grants for special skills. These include singing kapapagria in Sam, or the KE, for the members of the MSU Choral, and for those who are granted sports development grant. There are also government-funded scholarships implemented in the university. These are the following. We have the DOST, the OWA, Land Bank or ERI. We have also BFAR, which is offered for College of Fisheries students, Aklat Educar of the Jensen LGU Scholarship, scholarships coordinated by CHED Region 12, which includes the Angara, Magdalo, Senator Pacquiao, Congressman Manguda Dato, the ACT, CIS, Congressman Pacquiao, Senator Ligarda, Congressman Salacuran, and Yakap. We have also scholarships implemented by CHED, which are offered in the university. We have the following: CHED Full Scholarship, CHED Partial Scholarship, State Scholarship Program to include full and partial scholarship grants, CHED Tulong Dunong In-House Program, CHED Region 11 Scholarship Program, Kabugwason Scholarship Program. We have also the Paral para sa Karangan, Antonino Foundation Scholarship Program, the NCIP, the Unifast TES SGPPA, DSGPPA, and there are also private institutions that offer scholarship programs, which includes the Bay of Gold, which is offered for students of the College of Fisheries. We have the DBP Rice, which is for indigenous peoples. We have the NGCP, the PLDT Smart Gabay Guro, Sarangani Energy Corporation, Tate or Santi Corporation for the students in the College of Fisheries. We have Sigay Kauyagan, Dole Philippines, SMI, SM Foundation Scholarship, and Alson's Aqua Scholarship. Various LGUs are also offered scholarship programs. These are from the LGU of Malapatan, Malungon, and Tibuli. We have also Barangay Scholarship Program. The mentioned scholarship grants are available for deserving students. With these opportunities, I hope I have given you pathways to enhance yourselves and be rewarded for your efforts and excellence. Congratulations for choosing the Mindanao State University General Santos. May you be a better person when you finish your studies with us. May you carry the core values of the university. This is respect for others, acting with integrity, service to people, and pursuing excellence. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, Ma'am Castillo, for sparing us time for giving us orientation, no? Kasi not all of the, people are willing to share their time para magbigay ng orientation sa atin.
Yes, and that information is like naka-focus gito siya sa atong mga freshmen kay para ma-aware sila sa atong registrar policies and of course sa mga grades if na INC and so on. So hopefully wala dili ta maka-encounter anang INC. Yes, Kuya Gerald.
Yes,
so,
Kuya Gerald, no?
maningkamot jud ta sa ato ang grades nga dili ta maka-INC. So now mag-proceed ta sa ato ang third part or second part sa ato ang online trivia.
Okay.
So for the fourth question, so dili siya question necessary kay what's in the box. So sa ato ang one is what's in the box. So sa fourth question sa online trivia, unsa ang sulod ani nga box? So comment down sa ato ang live chat.
So dili ni kailangan utok, no? Bana lang jud ang tanan.
Yes, so tanaw
Comment mo bisag unsa.
lilion sa nato. So, mo ni siya ang sulod sa ato ang box. So,
wow.
Kuan guys, kanang clue. Isulod siya. Wow. Kung saan na isulod? Ay. Mo na siya, first clue, isulod siya.
Yeah.
Kamo dira, kabalo ko sa video na una.
Second clue, guys. Saba siya.
Saba gid siya pa ikuan. So, comment down kung unsa na ang atong what's in the box. So, Mag-shoutout sa tanong. So, shoutout daw kay Pearl Girly, nga fresh daw kaayo. So, fresh daw tanan, taga-Digos. So, of course, basta taga-Digos, fresh gid na. So, shoutout sa mga, mga classmates na ko pagka, sa mga Jaitan. Shoutout sa inyo, Hadira.
And also, shoutout sa ako ang mga BSET na classmates, no? O sige, panglibak ra mo dara.
Shout out daw kay LJ Flores. Wow. Mag-shout out daw kay Ma'am Engineer Tanya Osorio. So shout out dira sa mga ma'am. Mami daw nila.
Yes. And also, shout out daw kay Ate Arian Dale Daligdig from Gerald Balolo of BSET. Mag-ingat mo, guys.
Sure. So again, no, ano lang nako sa regarding sa ato ang attendance, if maka-fill up mo sa ato ang form 2 times, tapos mamali mo sa first is, mamark gihapon mo as present, but mag-fine lang mi og 10 pesos. So, ngano na atay fine? So, naka-state sa ato ang CBL. So, Article 4, Section 7, nga kato mga members sa ato ang organization nga mag-absent sa tanang event sa ESO is mag-fine sa equivalent sa membership fee sa ESO, which is 30 pesos. So, each form is equivalent na siya sa 10 pesos. So, kung nag-fill up mo sa dalawa, mag 10 pesos na lang yung ma-fine. So, sa ato ang first form is nag-close na, no? So, bantay na lang ta for the second code para i-fill up na po na to para sa ato ang attendance. So,
yes,
karon
abang na lang jud, guys, no?
So, nanabay nakatama sa ato ang
Okay.
So, murag proceed na lang ta. Mag-proceed na lang ta
sa
third or sa fifth question sa ato ang online trivia.
So, kanina question, no? Ma-challenge jud nato ang mga utok sa atong ka-ASTEEGS ani kay equation jud kaayo ni siya.
Wow.
Okay, let me read the question. The following equation is wrong. 72 minus 36 equals 92. Correct it by moving only one numeral. So, sa mga math genius dara, pag-comment na mo sa inyo ang mga
kabalo ko,
answer.
mga mani ra kay ni para sa mga engineering students kay murag dali-dali ra gyud ni siya nga equation. Murag daghan gyud ang makatamaan ni, but still isa lang ang matagaan og 100 pesos for this specific question.
Yes.
So comment down below sa ato ang live chat.
Equation, guys, tas maka 100 pesos na mo. So, go
swerte
na.
ba no? Swerte jud kaayo og magpasalamat kita sa ato ang mga officer kay nag-prepare gid sila para sa ato. So I feel special kaayo kay grabe kaayo ang effort sa ato ang mga officers para lang ani na General Assembly.
Yes, and mga prizes nato, guys, dili jud siya basta-basta kay sobra pa sa wawawin, sobra pa sa jacket jud.
And yes, lang nako no nga after sa ato the last part na atay raffle draw. So dira gid mo, guys, sa paggahot gid mo dira sa ato ang raffle draw kay naay a lot of surprises nga gi-prepare si ESO just for you. So kung ako kabalo jud ko unsa ipanghatag. So comment jud mo kay worth it jud kaayo siya og magamit ginato siya sa ato ang klase. Of course, ang atong grand raffle prize nga isa ka buok pero bongga kaayo, as in murag
very bongga jud, life changing.
Ako makadawat ato no, murag dili guro nako dawaton kay dawat mo ko. So sa ato ang fourth or fifth question, ano ba nakatama sa atong
Dali lang kayo na, guys, sa inyo ha, pero dili sa ako kay dili ko bright og match.
Wow, so
okay, so may nakatama na, guys, may winner na tayo for the fifth trivia.
So let's proceed to the sixth question of our online trivia. Name the current department heads of ACES, JPSME, OASIS, ETSO, and ESO respectively. So the current department heads of ACES, JPSME, OASIS, ETSO, and ESO respectively. So comment down below, guys.
Yes, and again, basahon nato ang guidelines, no? So, the participants must be enrolled students of College of Engineering of Mindanao State University, General Santos City. And the participant must be members of engineering student organization and must use profile border of their respective department or organization, and there shall only be one entry from each student per question, and spamming and using inappropriate words are prohibited and would lead to disqualification. Spamming includes commenting more than once, regardless of the content.
Yeah, so comment your answer by following this format. So, name, course, and year level, answer. So, example 1, De La Cruz, BSc, and 4th year. So, the student first to follow the format with the correct answer shall be declared the winner. A student can only win once and will receive 100 pesos. So, at the last portion of our assembly, we will announce the winners of our trivia. So, to claim your prizes sa mga mudaog unya, kindly message your GCash number to Cyrus P. So, nana ba nakatama sa ato ang 6th question? Okay. So, comment lang sa ato ang live chat. Comment sa ato ang live chat.
Comment lang. Okay, so while
wala pa daw mag-shout out na lang kita kanang ginang ilang favorite. Basin ako nga mutanaw diri sa General Assembly. Favorite kina ko ni ang shout out nga part.
Okay. First is kay Jason Jao. Happy birthday kay Jiffer Toos. Yes, happy birthday. And also kay Jude Harris Racines. Hello, John Lloyd.
So, shout out daw kay Jason, Sarah, Hena, kay Luwil Balbalon sa supporter here. Ana si Ruwent Dave Legas, Relo daw, yes, gold. Dili magkya-kya.
Yes, and nag-ana po si Gryden Roy Tagalog. Shout out kay Pagal.
So, si JD si Real, wash out kay Normina Abo, ayaw nakalain kay D. So reminders lang ha sa ato ang mga viewers, kailangan nga mag-use ninyo ang ato ang institutional email. Tapos para maka-avail mo sa ato ang promo, kindly create a YouTube channel, tapos mag-subscribe mo sa ato ang YouTube channel sa Engineering Students Organization or sa ASO na YouTube channel, and later nami ihatag nga kanang murag code nga inyong sundon para ma-validate ang inyong answer and maka-appeal mo sa ato ang raffle. So, nano ba'y nakatama sa question number 6 na to?
And again, since wala pa man, kanang i-shout out from Bale Joanna Lacuna. Shout out kay Alexis nga pinakagwapa sa ESO from Poland, South Cotabato. Thank you so much from Poland.
So shout out po na to ato mga representative kay John Kaiser Bacolno. Shout out sa Madera. Shout out di ay power daw kay Ate Ann Jasmine Tato. Shout out sa Madera ate.
And again, shout out kay Ate LJ from ESO.
Shout out kay Ate Ray Bundok.
And shut down daw sa from Michael Ansari na nasa balay. Hello.
So, shout out daw kay Numos J. Ralph.
Yes.
Kinsa pa diri be?
Sumurag daghan jud ni atong ma-shout out karon Kay wala kay nakatama, wala pa nakatama.
Favorite ba ni nila ang kaning shout out even ako.
Okay, magtan-aw pa ta. And then kay Kenny B, shout out. Panghatag og clue sa question 4.
Wow. So, mo lagi to siya isulod. So, isulod mo na to siya.
So, saba. Mauna siya. So, mao lang na ang mahatag namo na clue. Okay, kinsa pa?
So, dagan pa kay pa-shoutout dito kay Tom Kenneth daw. Shout out sa Team Censored sa ACES MLBB team. So, humana na ba ang MLBB na event? So, congratulations sa mga nadaog, So, mga hawod ka dyan sila.
Still, congratulations po sa mga wala nakadaog. Kay at least ilahang gi-share ang ilahang mga talent.
And of course, nag-represent sila sa ato ang department. Naghatag sila sa ato ang silang time para mag-represent sa ilang department. So, we students should be participative in any events sa ESO and events sa ato ang department. Kay, syempre, kita lang, dili maging na mabuhat sa ato ang mga department officer na kanang murag sila ang mag-represent sa tanang events. Kailangan din nila ang cooperation sa tanang students.
Also, shout out sa I'm so pretty squad from Francis Niel Saing. Hello. Hello, so pretty squad.
Comment lang mo sa tong live chat kay ano gid mo.
So murag lisod-lisod jud sa ilahaning question nato karon no kay wala pa joy nakakuha sa answer. Guys, kailangan mabalaan jud ninyo kung kinsa ang mga department heads nato kay importante na especially karon nga isa sila sa mga ano.
So shout out kay Renz Bikilya daw. Ana si LJ. I-shout out daw siya. So, and now, ibalik na to, be. Ang question number 4 sa itong online trivia. So, what's in the box? Again, maghatag na po tag, isa ka clue. So, kung isulod ni mo siya, mulihok. Ay, unsa man ni siya? Naay mulihok. Kung isunod mo ni siya, naay mulihok. So,
imuhang lihokon.
So, naay mulihok. So, comment down. Comment down sa itong live chat. So, saan na diri? Nga box. Comment down below. Pag sa ato ang question number 6, wala pa nakatama. Comment lang.
And also, additional clue, hait-hait siya sa tumoy.
Yun siya, alam mo, matusukan ka, hait din ni siya.
Yes!
So, shout out sa ato ang mga kauban. Ito mga officer, shout out din sa inyo ha.
I hope mahulaan na ninyo, no? Kay sayang 100 pesos.
Oo, sayang kayo 100 pesos. So, ako na lang siguro, ako na lang 100 because sayang kayo, papaload na lang siya.
Okay?
So, again, ang code, is, masulod siya, isulod, mulihok, tapos, hait kung maigo ka, ani. Unsa man ni siya? Comment down sa ato ang live chat. Proceed na lang siguro ka, no? So, comment down lang sa ato ang live chat, no? Kay murag, wala pa ginakatama nga answer. So, balik ka sa shoutout ta diri be, mag-shoutout ta.
From January.
Comment down lang mo ha, kay i-shoutout gid mo ka na mga pang-shoutout ninyo dira, ang mga message ninyo dira, i-shoutout na mo na karon. So,
yes. So, from John Roy Amonsho, shout out kay Valorio and Mama Langlas from me. Okay, shout out from you.
So, naay din no, gaina pa daw siya nag-ingon. Nga susi or ki, unsa ni?
Okay.
So, shout out daw kay Mark Larry Casero, God Mode. So, thank you kaayo dira Kuya Larry. Kay I know you're participated sa atong
Yes.
So, sa katong naday nakatama daw siya sa question number 4. Dapat specific daw. So, unsa man ni siya nga klase nga kuan. So, kailangan i-specify dili siya.
Klase nga tooth. Kung unsa na tooth.
So, ni siya nga tooth. So,
Tooth.
hapit na jud, hapit na nimo ano lang yun, i-specify lang yun siya. So, shout out kay Mario Bukayan. Crush niya si Rica May Ibanez. Wow.
Wow, nandiyo naka-crush sa among presidential
Wow.
presidential extra.
Oh, wow. Ang sound of it.
And also, from Roban Jonald Radin, shout out sa Avengineers consistent 0 wins sa MLBB. Okay ra jud na. Bawi lang next time. Kay normal raman na nga na-joy mapili jud ta usahay. Not only sa game but also sa life.
Pero ana pa si Kenny B. Shout out sa sulod sa box na murag suwang. So, grabe ka Kenny B. Bad kaayo ka. Grabe ka ha.
And also, again, from Gerald Paul Balolo, happy birthday, Alexis Saydala. Dili na ko birthday karon pero ambot unsa imong ginatapos.
Happy birthday. Nakoy pakaon karon Alex.
Yes. So, finally, nahumana jud kay naanay winner sa ato ang trivia.
So, pahabol na shout out kay John Paul, Gerald Paul Enrijo from Raymond Olmedo. So, shout out dira sa imuha. Feel special kay kakagi shout out jud ka sa to ang counselor. And now, to proceed, let's have some words from our ESO advisor, Engineer Anthony Lim, and from the College of Engineering Dean, Dr. Noel S. Gunay.
Good afternoon, students of the College of Engineering. Welcome to your first General Assembly for this school year 2022. We are, or we have, experienced a year, more than a year of this pandemic, and me giving to you this message online in a pre-recorded manner is just an indication that we are still in it. There is still a pandemic raging on, and we are still expected to perform at our best despite it. And that is the last time that I am going to talk about the pandemic. Let's not sully your General Assembly by talking about it at length. Okay? So, on a lighter note, I want to personally welcome our freshman students, both as the advisor of the Engineering Students Organization and in my capacity as the department chairman of the Civil Engineering Department as well. I would like to remind our freshman students, and maybe included na po sa ako ang reminder, responsibility. Keeping your slots, being in this college, is your responsibility and yours alone. And I hope that by reminding you of that, na maningkamot kamo, that you would do your best, that you will be exemplary students of this college, that you would show the world, hindi lang city ang ako ang ginamin, that you would show the world what kind of student a student from Mindanao State University, Gensan, is. Not only that, what kind of student is a student from the College of Engineering of this institution. Last year, when I made my first message like this, for the General Assembly of the Civil Engineering students, I reminded all of them, or I requested from all of them, that they would be mature, na kailangan namo that you guys would grow up to be mature enough to do the things that are expected of you. And a year after I made that message remains. Okay? So, kailangan namo ang inyuhang maturity. Much as I would like to say that we are past all the hurdles of these online classes, pwede na ako ingnon na, 1 year na. Naka-experience na nato na for a whole year. It is now easy for us to do all of these online classes. Maybe mag-live lecture or synchronous learning ka mo. Maybe you will receive modules from your professors. Take exams in Google Forms, for example, or many other ways in which instruction and assessment or other activities are given to you by your professors. Murag lami kayo ingnon na 1 year na. Easy na lang. But the truth of the matter is, how hard it was in the beginning is still the same until now. What that means for all of us is that we should not stop doing our best. Or in a way, pwede po nato siya ingnon na we should not be complacent. Our complacency in this case would make us think that naakitay progress, especially when it comes to your education, when the truth of the matter is wala. Okay? So as your professor, ako and all of your faculty members here in the College of Engineering will endeavor to provide you with the guidance, the material that you need for you to learn, but it will amount to nothing if you do not do your part as students. And as students of this university, as I have said, we expect all of you guys to be mature enough to know that because it is your responsibility to study, to not cheat, and everything else, every responsibility that is, or every trait, characteristic that is expected of what a good university student should be, kailangan himuon nyo na siya. Okay? So, hindi man sa nagaingon siguro ka mo nga, si sir, grabe, mag-GA pa lang gani, nangasaba na siya dayon. No, this is just a reminder for you guys. And of course, as I tell my students all the time, it is a challenge for you guys to prove, na even though we are having a hard time because of our current situation, what with the pandemic and all, that we, as students of this university, can still strive and persevere so that we can still be successful and we can stay true to our goal of making you effective, efficient, and the best professional that you can be in the future. And with that, I also welcome you siguro na lang po to the opening later this day of your ESO week. I hope that every student who intends to participate in the games, in other activities that are that have been prepared by the officers, that you would do your best, mao gani na siya, di ba, nga to ang moniker is astig sa tanan events engineering good. So, even though, ingani kita kalagyo ay tanan, ginabuhat online, I still expect na i-offer yun ninyo ang inyuhang best gihapon. And, I think I would be remiss, if I will not commend the job that your officers, may it be ESO officers, mga officers sa other na mga department organizations, sa CE, sa EEECE, sa ME, and even sa engineering technology, that they are doing their best, and I am commending it, ang ilahang best, tawagin hani ang ilahang mga ginapangbuhat karon, so that you can have some semblance of normalcy sa inyong college life. So siguro may iban sa inyo nga dili kayo ninyo na ma-appreciate kung sa kalisod ang ilahang mga ginahimo, but from my part who have seen them from the background, na-appreciate yun nako ang ilahang effort. Okay? So, kumbaga, siguro mag-offer na lang ta og unsa ba kanang murag appreciation for all of them. Okay? So, with that, again, this is just the beginning of the semester, guys, and maybe also the beginning of ESO week. More activities to come para sa ESO week. Daghan pa ng mga assignments, instructional materials, modules, live lectures, na mahitabo for the rest of the semester. For all my students, and even for those nga dili na po mga estudyante, I hope that you will have a productive semester ahead of you guys. Thank you.
Magandang Jensen, ESO officers and members, and to everyone who's watching right now. At the outset, allow me to congratulate everyone, especially the ESO officers led by ESO President Ayan Espiritu, and also the officers of the various departmental student organizations, the ACES, OASES, JPSME, and ETSO, and to the rest who contributed to make this 2021 General Assembly meeting of ESO members possible. Please allow me also to welcome the freshmen. In every first General Assembly of every academic year, I believe everyone in the college, especially the sophomores to seniors, are all excited to meet you. That is why the General Assembly is always an ESO activity that every ASTEEG is always looking forward to. Why the excitement? You will know that in time. If I may be allowed, I would like to ask, why engineering or why engineering technology? Many from among you probably already knew exactly from the start why you enrolled in your respective degree and diploma programs. High school classmates, peers, or friends may have influenced the decision to some of you, or others may have followed their parents' advices, or possibly coerced, or left with no other choice by parents or guardians, or possibly because of their scholarships, especially those that may be enjoyed only if you will enroll in science and engineering programs. I may even say some, if not many, from you are clueless. Basta lang. In fact, I also belong to the last one. I was enrolled by my older brother in electrical engineering back in 1985. And that was because he was graduating in civil engineering at that time. And he told me that it is going to be good for a family engineering firm in the future, the combination of CE and EE. Of course, it never happened. He became a contractor while I pursued a teaching career. I did not plan it, nor I envisioned to become a college professor. It was just the first opportunity that came immediately after my graduation. Of course, I have no regrets. What I'm trying to say is, it should not matter whether you know exactly your direction now or still in limbo, why you are in the College of Engineering today. Just enjoy the experiences with fellow ASTEEGS while you are still trying to figure out what degree or diploma program you really want exactly and the career that you will pursue when you leave the university. Of course, the sooner you'll be able to figure out, the better. Only time will tell. Who knows? You might end up just like me. After 6 years in college, and after I got my diploma, still clueless, and the rest is history. 30 years later, here I am, serving now as your dean in the next 3 years. Your theme in today's GA is very timely. You are right that we should leverage the capability of the modern digital technologies so we could still achieve the kind of teaching learning that face-to-face could provide while we face the challenges of the present global pandemic. Even when we get back to normal, the new normal as we say, we still cannot discount our dependence with the next generation digital technologies. We, your instructors and professors, and you should help each other for our mutual best interest. We will continue to expect that your outputs or submissions related to your academic requirements should all be products of your best and honest efforts. We hope you will give us, your instructors and professors, the opportunity to give you the grades that you truly deserve. In all your undertakings while in the university, just do what you think is right and proper. Your life as a STEEG will meet many, very many, great, rewarding, frustrating, happy, fulfilling, adventurous, embarrassing, trying experiences. But I should say each experience, good or bad, is going to be a worthwhile experience. No ASTEEG will ever survive and wear that highly coveted maroon toga without them. Once you leave the university after all those you have gone through, I believe you will have the confidence to face a new world, the world of work. So strive hard, train hard, give your best in everything you do, be consistent, in order to gain that confidence along with the necessary knowledge, skills, and attitude expected of a globally competitive engineering and engineering technology graduates. Give enough time to develop your thinking skills, your problem-solving skills, critical thinking skills, social skills, communication skills, to name a few. Never allow yourself to leave the university unarmed of these skills. I would like to end this message by wishing you a happy, full of surprises week-long activity. God bless the College of Engineering. God bless us all. Stay safe.
Wow, so it's very warming to hear such word from our professor, Kuya Gerald, no?
Yes.
At least we know that they really care for us and they're always there to mold us and support us all throughout.
Yes, tama ka dira, Alex, because there is ato ang school, they serve not just our professor, but also our parents. So, ano pa gani si Sir Lim na do not stop doing your best because they, the instructor, our professor, will never stop and strive and pursue to be excellence no matter how hard our setup is. Because mga astig go daw ta, so as astig, so mga astig sa tanang event, engineering good.
Yes, and from the word engineering, dili talaga basta-basta, no? So, dapat should maging competitive and we should do our best para ma-reach ang ilahang expectations.
Yes, and speaking of best, so according to Sir Gunay, so we should give our best or honest and best answers in sa ato ang mga activities na gipanghatag sa ato ang mga professors, kay that reflects us as a person, and of course that ang tanan nato na nahibalan or na learn is because of our professors. So thank you kaayo, sir, sa inyong dedication sa amoa sa students. And of course, kamustahon na sad nato ang ato ang mga live viewers. So kay murag ano pa ba? Kamusta ba mo dira?
Pa ba or
yes, of course, buhi pa na siya dira.
Yes.
So, ana pa dire si Tom Kenneth Resurrection, Gemma Marie, third year, freshie hunter daw. So, naka-hunter na day ka.
Yes, and mostly sa mga comments is hearts, no? So, comment lang jud mo, para masuportahan ninyo ang inyong department through hearts.
Yes,
So,
tama ka dira, especially nga kanang, we are, nanay event na to nga nagakuan for our ESO week. So, support lang kita sa ato ang department o participate ta sa ato ang department.
Yes.
Of course.
And based sa what sa makita nako, no, kadaghanan sa mga hearts is purple and also oranges and blue. So yes, continue lang mo sa pag-comment sa ato ang live chat para ma-shoutout ta mo. Let's go.
So now let's proceed to the third part of our online trivia. So before that nga mag-proceed ta dira is i-reveal lang nato ang katong murag answer sa ato ang question number 4. So what's in the box? So sa atong what's in the box number 4 is a car key. So dapat specific gid na car key. Namo gyud comment lang na susi. So ito siya car key.
Ipa-vlog sabi pa ano.
So dara
Vlogger yarn.
Unsa daw? Dara. So, car key ang number 4. So, for the question number 7, so we have, who developed this object?
Again, no, that is question number 6.
Yes, ito siya. Maklaro ba ni siya? Daw, be? Wait lang. Ito siya.
Maklaro ba?
Maklaro ba siya? Daw?
Yan.
So, for the question number 7, who developed this object? So,
ano siya?
Yan.
Ano siya? Murag, murag gahit yun siya. Ipit. Ipit. Yan.
So, who developed this object? So, comment lang sa atong live chat so that ma-validate ang inyong answers. So, comment down below.
Clip siya sa paper. So, kinsa ang nagbuhat ani. Yes. So, again, no, sa mga, wala pa'y answer ang atong question number 6. Wala pa'y nakatama.
So, comment down sa atong question number 6. Kay, wala pa'y nakatama sa atong question number 6. So, again, comment lang.
Yes.
Sa atong question number 6, name the current department heads of ASES, JPSME, OASES, ETSO, and ESO. So, makita ninyo na sa atong mga page. So, scroll lang gid mo ka makita ninyo ang answer para ana na question.
So, kabalo ba mo ani guys? Kung siya ipit-ipit sa paper, kinsa ang nagbuhat ani?
Yeah.
Okay.
Padaol daw. Sami daw. So, ipadool na to ha.
ipadool.
So, ito siya So, ito siya. Ayan. Ito siya. Who developed this object? So, ito ganito siya mag-work chart.
Yan. Diba? Clip.
So, ano na siya mag-work? So, comment down below sa itong live chat, guys. Kaya para sayang kayo ang 100 pesos. Para simple lang kayo ni siya. Pag makabalo na mo, unsa tawag ma-search na din ninyo sa Google. So, easy 100 pesos.
Easy, John.
Yeah, easy,
kabalo pa
easy,
ka, anak, Kuya Je. Kabalo pa ka sa answer.
Kabalo kung unsay tawag niya. Pero kabalo kinsa nag-develop sa iya. So,
Easy 100. So, go, guys.
I know nga ang uban na ginag-comment sa unsa ni siya. So, who developed this object?
And also, guys, i-make sure jud ninyo nga tama ang format sa inyong answer, no? Kay even though na tama ang inyong answer, kung mali ang format sa inyong answers,
dili gihapon na siya ma-validate. So, again, ang format sa to ang pag-answer is name, course, and year level, and your answer. So, comment.
Yes.
And so, mag-proceed na lang tayo sa ato ang question number 8. Who and from what department is the current Dean of the College of Engineering in Mindanao State University, General Santos City? Yes. So, ganina nag-message to si Sir kung kabalo mo sa name ni Sir. So, who and from what department?
Yes.
Galing si Sir.
And also, guys, may winner na po tayo sa...
For the question number 7?
Yes.
Question number 7. So, nakatama. Congratulations. Easy 100 pesos.
100.
So, for the question number 8, comment sa ato ang live chat. Sa mga gusto magpa-shoutout.
Shoutout. Okay, let's go. Mag-shoutout balik. Okay. Mag-shoutout lang tagamay. Siguro mga... Gamay lang na ito, mga 10 lang ka-shoutout, no? Para maka-kuanta.
Support.
Okay. Shoutout kay Muhammad Abdul Rahim. And also, shoutout sa ko akong mga iring sa balay. My cats, my babies. Hello.
Wow, mga for mommy, di ay ka.
Yes.
For mommy.
Again, guys, dili lang na limit sa atong trivia. Ang surprises kay at the end of our program, naapatay raffles and worth it jud kaayo ang mga prizes. So stay tuned lang jud kay dili jud mo magmahay.
Yes, shout out kay J. Linar, Guapo, Laura. So shout out happy birthday Borge Takusalmi of Ruzman Pendaton. So shout out dara sa inyo ha. So shout out sa tanan second year electrical engineering students. Shout out dara sa inyo ha guys.
Yes.
And so now, nanabay nakatama sa ato ang question number 8. So far, wala pa. So comment lang. So who and from what department is the current Dean of the College of Engineering and Mindanao State University, General Santos City?
Yes.
So comment lang kay para ma-validate. Kay easy ra gid kayo ni siya. If kung naminaw gid mo ganina sa ato ang sa ato ang message from the dean and from the advisor makabalo mo who are them and from what department they are. So easy na kayo ni siya guys. So
mabalaan jud diri kung kinsa ang naminaw o
wala.
Of
course. So gitab-tab lang ang YouTube na pagkuman kuan para kunuhay na ara. So ano lang nga in a while mag-post na mi or i-flash na namo ang ikaduha na code.
Yes.
So again, sa ato ang attendance kailangan nato nga i-fill up ang 3 ka buok attendance form. So para ma-mark as present mo, at least 2 lang sa 3 ka out of 3 forms inyo ma-fill upan will be served as nga present mo, di mo ma-mark as absent. But still, if dalawa lang yun na-fill upan out of 3, mag-fine gihapon mo og 10 pesos. So if to justify that, no, naka-state na siya sa ato ang CBL article 4 section 7, no, nga fine ay sa every student or every member of the ESO should participate sa all events ni ESO, and if not, if mag-absent mo, na equivalent na 30 pesos, equivalent siya sa membership fee sa ESO.
And also guys, beneficial man Japon na mag-attend ta diri, no? What I said earlier, ang department with the highest number of attendees will be given a merit of 50 points that will be added to their overall scores as the week. So kailangan jud nga daghan para
yes,
di ba?
Kay daghan na gid ang nag-attendance sa ato ang first form. So again, let us thank our technical team, our ESO officers headed by our president, Ayan Espirito. So thank you kaayo. Thank you kayo sa very comfortable na place. So again, nakatama sa tong question number 8. So congratulations kung kinsa man ka. So and now, for the introduction of our inspirational speaker, let's have Windy Bio.
Closer look at the alchemy of an achieving person. Two distinct virtues pop up besides perseverance and hard work. These are pioneering spirit and willingness. Our guest of honor and speaker for today graduated college with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering at Mindanao State University, General Santos City in 2018. During his college days, he did not confine himself to read books and solving complex problems in the college. He got equally busy of being representative in the National Civil Engineering Students Quiz Regional Elimination at DPWH Coronadal, where he finished being the champion and made him qualify to the National Civil Engineering Student Quiz at Mapua University in 2017. He was undeniably ASTEEGS sa tanang events, as he bragged the top 2 spot in the 2019 Civil Engineering Board exam with a 94.6% average. He became a pride not just to the College of Engineering, but to the whole university. He also became a review instructor at the Mega Review and Tutorial Center in May to December 2019. It is my honor and privilege to present to you our speaker, one of the faculty staff in the College of Engineering. Let us all welcome the pride of MSU, Engineer John Francis Pedroso.
Ay, okay na? Okay na ba? Okay na? Paki-respond sa chat kung okay na daw. Okay na. Okay, so first now, thank you for having me here tonight, this afternoon, no? So, thank you sa Engineering Students Organization for having me as your inspirational speaker. So, actually, kinakabahan ako, no? Medyo nanginginig yung kamay ko ngayon. Yan. Kasi dapat pala, ni-record ko na lang yung speech ko para hindi ako kabahan. Bakit pinalive nyo pa ako? Okay, so, sige na lang, ha? Okay, so before I start my short speech, siguro i-share ko na lang din yung experience ko dati. Huh? So of course, dati, as an engineering student, I was also in your position. Siyempre, nag-attend ng GA to listen for inspirational messages. No? Char lang. No, hindi yun yung main motivation ko pag-attend ng GA. Actually, yung main motivation namin dati is yung free snacks. No? Siyempre, gutom good. Okay? Pero yun na nga, no joke lang. Kidding aside, I was also listening to the messages given by some of our professors, no? Dati. Kasi syempre, maybe we can get some small nuggets of knowledge then from them. But the funny thing is, although nakikinig naman talaga ako, no, is I easily forget most of the things that they say. Actually, makakalimutin talaga ako, no? So, I don't know paano ako top sa board exam, sobrang makakalimutin ako. Okay, so, kinakabahan pa rin ako. So, yun na, no? Although nakikinig naman talaga ako, maybe I can still remember what they said 1 day or 2 days, pero siguro after a week or after a month, wala na, no? Nakalimutan ko na yung mga inspirational or motivational speeches nila. So, for that reason, hindi na lang siguro ako magbibigay ng speech ngayon, no? Kasi alam ko, makakalimutan nyo din naman to. Bye. Okay, so joke lang, no? Joke lang. Ano, para ma-prove lang na hindi talaga recorded tong message ko, ha? Naka-live ako, kaya kinakabahan ako. Okay, so ganito. So, para hindi nyo makalimutan yung sasabihin ko ngayon, I'm just going to make this short and focus on one point lang. So, this point really helped me, no, to achieve what I have achieved. Okay? So, sabi ko nga, most of the times, nakalimutan ko yung mga messages na sinasabi ng mga speaker, no? But I was still able to achieve the things that I wanted to achieve. And yung mga goals ko, some of my goals, no, nakuha ko pa rin. So, I know na kahit makalimutan nyo man yung mga sasabihin ko dito ngayon, I know that you will still achieve your goals. Because this, no, ito, what I am saying right now, this is not what's important for you to achieve your dreams. Okay? Huwag niyong kakalimutan yan. Tandaan nyo, what's important is your drive, your motivation to reach your goals. Okay? Yun yung mas importante. And take note that that should come from within yourself. You should not rely on other people to keep you motivated. Because what do you think will happen, no? If that person is no longer there? Or nakalimutan mo na yung sinabi niya? My point is, the people around you will not always be around you. Whatever they will say will not always stay inside your head. Makakalimutan mo din yan, no? That's why it is very important that your motivation, your drive to keep going should come from within yourself, no? That thing, that shit should come from within you. Okay? Huwag niyong kakalimutan yan. So let's say, ito, imagine niyo, no? Let's say you have a car. Let's imagine that car, let's imagine that other people are pushing your car while you are inside, while you are steering inside. Yes, no? Tama, you are still moving. Gumagalaw pa rin kasi tinutulak ka ng ibang tao. You can still get to your destination kasi nga, tinutulak nila. No? If other people are pushing your car, it is still moving. But does it make sense ba na ganon? No, it does not make sense, di ba? Why would you rely on other people pushing your car in order to move places when you can start the engine of the car to make it run by itself? So parang kayo yung kotse na yon, ha? I know that hindi naman mali, no, to make other people your inspiration or your motivation to keep going. May pangapanahon din naman na you might need a little push from other people to keep you going. But I know that like the engine in the car, you also have that ability within yourself to keep going, to keep moving, to reach your destination. Don't forget that it is more important na ikaw mismo, sa sarili mo, you have that drive, you have that motivation to keep going. Okay? So yun lang yung tatandaan nyo, ha? Dapat nasa sarili mo, dun magsisimula. Kasi useless lang din yung pag-push ng ibang tao sa'yo kung ikaw mismo ayaw mong tumakbo. Okay? So, yun lang guys, no? That's it. Thank you. Okay, so, yun, again, I would like to thank the officers of the Engineering Students Organization for having me today as your inspirational or motivational speaker. So, isang point lang yung sinabi ko, ha? Huwag niyong kakalimutan yan. Okay? So, again, once again, thank you guys. Good afternoon. Ingat, ingat.
Okay, so thank you so much, sir. From that, we could truly get a lesson and a lot of ideas.
Yes, Alex. And tama juga dira, no? So, quote what sir said. So, we should not rely on other people's motivation. But besides, we should be motivated and get the drive for ourselves should be begin from us. Though, kailangan ginato og inspiration o motivation from other people. But, og kang drive ginato sa ato ang sarili, kailangan nato is kanang bali motivation para mag-continue is dapat mag-start gid sa ato ang sarili og kailangan to isipon ng atong sarili nga why I am here or what am I living for nga nganong na ako diri sa engineering. So because I have dreams, I have something to achieve, ganyan, gusto ko maging ganito in the near future, and yes,
And
ganyan.
also, no, kanang kung unsa man pud atong ginatrabahuan, like like sa kanang sinauna nako, kung ano yung tinanim, yun yung aanihin mo. So, what you work is what you get in the future. So, don't rely to others' motivation like what Sir said. Kasi naman, tama nga naman siya kasi yung pagtatrabahuan mo ngayon, ikaw din naman yung magbebenepisyo niyan in the future.
Yes, tama jud ka dira, Alex. So, and now we are flashing the second code for our attendance. So, please copy this. So, it will be maghawa na siya. Open na ang second attendance for 1 hour. So, please. Copy this. So, ang format is department space dash space tapos ang code.
Yes. And
So,
now,
mag-close ang ang second attendance sa 4:30. So, at 4:30, mag-close na ang second attendance. Tapos, in the later part, maghatag na po code for the third attendance. So, I hope na na-record yun yung code na naka-flash dira.
yes.
So, and now, we're going to proceed with the awarding of token and certificate.
Yes.
So, Mindanao State University College of Engineering Students Organization Certificate of Appreciation is hereby granted to Engineer John Francis Pedroso for sharing his valuable time and expertise as the guest speaker in the ESO General Assembly with the theme Utilizing Information for Engineering Investments, Driving Innovative Movement by Targeting Paralysis on Analysis. Given this 4th day of October 2021 at Mindanao State University, General Santos City Campus, Barangay Fatima, General Santos City. So signed by the ESO President, Ayan Espiritu, signed by the ESO Advisor, Engineer Steve Anthony Lim, and signed by the College of Engineering Dean, Dr. Noel S. Gunay. So again, thank you, Engineer John Francis Pedroso.
Yes. And now, let's check the comments, no? Kasi parang nawawala na yung ibang natin.
Wow, so
yes.
Ato siyang na po natin sila, i-shoutout na po sila kay para
Yes,
dili
kay
gid sila manghawa diri sa ato ang YouTube live.
Yes. Again, guys, meron pa tayong codes na ipa-flash kasi hindi pa complete yung attendance natin. So, wag muna kayong umalis kasi meron pang isa.
Another one, yes, may isa pa. So again, mag-shoutout ta diri. So ESO on Fire 21E. So give another chance at chess. Daw. So shout out kay Alan Ace Dignadise. So how shout out dahil mo dira Kuya Alan.
And also from Kenny B, shout out kay Ellen May Book or Bok. Yes, shout out sa iyo, Ate Ellen.
Shout out sa chess master ng Universe, John Paul Aguilar. So again, I'll be reminding for the raffle promo, no, at the end of our assembly. At the last part, we will have our raffle draw with a lot of surprises prepared by the ESO just for you. So tune up lang kita guys up to the end.
And don't leave kasi parang binibigyan nyo lang ng opportunity yung iba na manalo kasi the more na mas few yung mag-view ng ating live ngayon at mag-a-attend, sila lang din yung may chance na manalo. So better talaga na bigyan din yung sarili mo ng chance na manalo sa raffle, di ba?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
And that is considered as attendance, no? So that is a participation, of course, for our ESO week. So again, for the highest number of attendees of department will be given a merit of 50 points to the total overall points for the ESO week. So again, so kung dako kayo ang prize sa ato ang online trivia, guys, mas dako ang prizes sa ato ang grand raffle draw. So stay tuned lang yun ninyo, no? Worth it kayo siya, worth the wait kayo ang mga prizes sa ato ang raffle draw.
And yes, and now for the last part of our trivia, we're going to flash the trivia number 9. Okay, so kaning trivia, no? It was, about tanan man jud ta naka-take og SASI exam, di ba? Kay dili ta kasulod diri sa MSU kung wala jud ta nag-take. So this is about logic. Logic siya, logic. So question number 9. I'm gonna read it. Okay. 380. One number is correct and in the correct position. 367. One number is correct and in the correct position. 428. Two numbers are correct but in the wrong position. 351. Nothing is correct. So the question is, what is the correct code? So comment down below.
So comment down below sa atong mga answers. Yes, okay. 100 pesos. Dako-dako na sad na siya. And of course, let us be reminded by the format of answering. First is the name. Next is the course at year level. Next is the answer for our trivia. Yes. And again, comment lang guys.
Sharon na apay maano-ani noon, magkamali pag-answer, nagipa-ulit-ulit na jug
Of course, and
na.
Pwede ba ka nga, like for example, nagdaog ka for the question number 7, pwede ka magdaog for the question number 8. So, lang kita guys,
Yes.
comment kay worth it gid kaayo ang ato ang prizes.
Yes.
So,
Okay. Comment.
So, comment. So, shout out sa data.
Mag-shout out ta. Let's go, mag-shout out ta. Tan-awon nato kung napabay ga view sa atong live karon, no? Okay. Okay, from Jade Leonard Galaura. Shout out kay Omar na cute kaayo. Shout
Wow,
out
sana
daw.
all Omar cute.
Yes. And also from Ellen May Book. Trotropahin. Trotropahin si Kinsa.
Oh, kinsa daw ang tutupahin daw, be?
Yes. And also, shout out sa kay Jan Abigail Java. Shout out sa iyo, Jan
Aba,
Abigail.
yes. Shout out kay Rosa. Shout out kay John Russell Camia, ang national hero sa H. So, wow, congratulations sa national hero sa H.
And also,
Shout out sa imo day.
yes. And also, shout out kay John Zidrek Galon. Shout out sa Samsung Tech. Shout out sa Samsung Tech. Hello, Samsung Tech.
So again, comment lang guys para sa ato ang question number 9. And now, for the question number 10, we have what's in the box again. Naatay what's in the box. Sa
What's
question
in the
number.
box?
Tanawon sa nato unsa ang sulod aning what's in the
Daw
box.
anak Kuya Jebby. Ay, wow! Makatabang jud na siya sa everyone.
Wow.
Very useful jud na siya.
Mas kani siya is, ni siya, kanang, ano ba ni siya? Murag pasakit ba ni siya sa mga bata? So, I guess, kani siya,
Masakit siya.
pasakit
At the same
niya sa
time,
mga bata.
makatabang siya sa everyone.
But still, mo na gipatake gihapon ni siya kay makatabang ni siya sa everyone. Especially need na kay natin ni siya karon nga we are in a health crisis, ganyan. So, unsa man ni siya, what's in the box?
What's in the box? Comment down below.
Comment down below. Again.
Walay mali kung mamali mo ha. Kay normal ra na. Kay syempre, dili man tanan ta manghuhula, di ba? So, ghost lang. Comment lang mo. Kay malay ninyo, matsambahan, tama day ang inyong mga answers. Yes.
So, what's in the box? What's in the box? Comment down sa ato ang live chat.
Mura na jud tag nag-online selling ani no.
Yes. So, pamine na lang, be. Mine box number 10. Pamine. So, ang code ani is BOX box. Pamine.
Box.
So, again, no, nag-flash na nga to ang code ganina for the second attendance, no? So, 4:30, mag-close na ang attendance sa second attendance na form. So, again, sa mga wala pa naka-fill up na mo kay naatay fine if dili maka-fill up. And of course, if 2 out of 3 nga dili mo maka-attendance is ma-mark mo as absent. So, at least 2 lang is ma-present na mo for this General Assembly. But still, ma-fine gihapon mo og 10 pesos if dalawa lang inyong na-fill up. So, again, comment kung unsay sulod ani be, tanawon daw nato. Ay, okay.
So, mao jud day na.
Simura siya Nay nakabutang na
Creepy kaayo na siya nga
Nay nakabutang na 500.
Wow, 500.
500 nakabutang sa Naka-mark dito. Unsa man
May
ni?
pang item na 500
Gani
kita wala.
kita ani wala. So again, comment. Nana ba nakatama sa ato ang trivia? Sa atong what's in the box number 10?
Yeah.
So again, so far, wala pa nun. So again, comment
And guys,
down.
thank you. Sir, you have to be specific, ha? Kailangan iingon jud ninyo kung unsa na siya or unsa na nga klase, kung pwede iingon po ninyo pilang kilo ana or unsa na siya.
Oh, grabe. Pero if pwede.
Char.
Again ha, sa tanang winners sa ato ang online trivia. So at the last part or karon ato nang i-announce ang winners sa ato ang trivia. So again, ano lang ninyo, i-guess na lang ninyo what's in the box. What's inside the box kay we will be announcing the winners for our online trivia.
Ayan.
So, dako kaayo no, 100 pesos. And again, sa question number 6, wala pa yung naka-answer. Please answer na. Who is the head of the Department of ASES, JPSME, OASIS, and ESO, and ESO? So, kinsa man na sila guys. Sayang kayo ang 100 pesos.
Sayang jud.
Scroll lang gid mo sa ato ang page, sa ato ang ESO page kay naagi na tanan dito ang mga answers sa ato ang mga question. If explore mo sa ato ang page, makita ninyo tanan question at tanan answer sa ato ang question, specifically the number 6 kay easy lang gid kay ni siya og kanang college based na question nga diri sa College of Engineering naka base. So again, what's in the box? Wala na siya ni tingog. Ansa naman ni?
Na-stock
na siya. So noon. So again, for 100 pesos, what's in the box? What's inside the box? So again. So may nakatama na ba sa ato ang number 10? Question number 10? So, ayan, sa question number 10, Ana, how about sa question number 9? Ana ba'y nakatama? And sa question number 6, so sa question number 9, Ana, again, ang last na lang is ang question number 6. So, again, guys, sa department head sa ASES, OASIS, JPSME, ETSO, and ESO. So, kinsa ang head sa ilaha? Who is the current department heads of ASES, JPSME, OASIS, ETSO, and ESO? So, comment lang guys. Kay 100 pesos. Sayang ka, ayo.
Try lang mo, malay ninyo, di ba? Matsambahan ninyo na ma-audiate to siya, di ba? So, comment lang mo kung whatever inyong pwede nyo i-comment kung kinsa tong mga speaker today. Pwede nyo i-comment kung kinsa man ang musulod siya una-una. I-comment lang ninyo.
Yes, kay it might be the correct answer of our question. So, again, pwede na ba ta mag-proceed? Proceed na lang ta. So,
okay.
Sa number 10, i-open na lang nato aning box. So again, kay na may nakatama sa question number 10, atong i-open ang box. So ang ato ang kwan is tablet or saan siya? Medicine. Biogesic na 500 grams. So muna yung ginayon ganina nga na ay 500.
Nado siya 500.
But not pesos, but grams. So again,
yes.
So and now,
proceed.
to proceed, it is given in every assembly, General Assembly, Alex, na the ESO present its financial reports to the students to disclose where their ESO fee goes.
Yes, and with that, to present our financial report as of today, let me call on our auditor, Miss Edlin Ria Alisbo. Take it over.
Good afternoon, ASTEEGS. I will now present to you this year's Engineering Students Organization Financial Report. So we have a beginning balance of 259,545 pesos and 35 centavos. In our recent enrollment, we collected an amount of 178,340 pesos. So all in all, we have a total of 437,885 pesos and 35 centavos available funds for this academic year. So let's proceed now to our disbursements. So recently, the organization had completed the following transactions. In our enrollment, we had a disbursement of 4,058 pesos. In our General Assembly, we have a total of 8,732 pesos. In our ESO Cup, we have a total of 20,758 pesos. For our office, we disbursed an amount of 5,202 pesos and 20 centavos. For our repairs, we have a total of 2,253 pesos and 25 centavos. In our election, we disbursed an amount of 2,890 pesos. For our project, an amount of 15,566 pesos. An amount of 17,400 pesos was disbursed for the tribute to the faculty and staff. And for our transportation, an amount of 1,060 pesos, with a total disbursement amounting to 77,919 pesos and 45 centavos. That gives us a remaining fund of 359,966 pesos. So this is the financial report of the engineering students organization. Should you have any concerns with regards to our funds, we will pin this financial report to our official Facebook page, Engineering Students Organization, for transparency. Thank you very much.
Okay, no? So thank you so much, Ate Edlin.
So yes, thank you kay Ate Adlin, no? Kay it is alright as students nga makialam, nga makibahagi sa kung unsa man ang mga activities o ganang mga moves sa ato ang organization. And now, for the presentation of our Constitution and Bylaws, Resolution and Election Code, let's watch this video.
Amendments for the Engineering Students Organization, Constitution and Bylaws. Mr. Kaushal Yuval M. Balbaloza, Vice President, the proponent of the 2021-2022 Constitution and Bylaws. This amendment for the organization, Constitution and Bylaws shall be ratified by the member of the organization gaining a quorum of 50% plus 1. So please fill up the G forms that will be sent to you after this General Assembly to ratify the amendments for the organization's Constitution and Bylaws. Amendments. First amendment on Article 4, Dues and Collection of Funds, Section 3. There shall be one organization church fee to be collected as optional per academic year. Section 4 of Article 4. There shall be a contingency fund fee of the 10% of total contribution per semester. Section 5, Article 4. There shall be a promissory note to be given to the members who can't pay the fees and fines on time. Article 4, Section 6, there shall be 1 week of allowable extension for collection of fees and fines per semester. Amendments on Article 4, Dues and Collection of Funds, Section 7, there shall be fines imposed among the members as agreed by the officer with a maximum that is equivalent to the membership fee for every absence in any activity of the Engineering Students Organization which requires the active participation of its member. Article 4, Section 8, Pending Accounts. Failure in settling pending dues and fines may result in refusal of signing of clearance by the dean at the end of the semester. If the dean perceived and ratified that the student is in a dire financial constraint, he or she is allowed to pay the accumulated membership only. Additional article for the Constitution and Bylaws of the organization. Article 5, Emergency Funds. Section 1. There shall be an emergency fund allocated for the donation from the organization in cases like pandemic and financial support for the medication of severe emergency cases for the member of the organization, faculty, and staff of the College of Engineering. Section 2. There shall be an emergency fund allocated to support for the needs of every department under the College of Engineering to a maximum of 5,000 pesos only. The emergency fund can also be used to be borrowed by the department and need to pay back at a maximum of 5 months. Amendment on Article 9, Composition and Structure of Offices. Section 6, the addition of the Commission on Public Relations. This body shall be composed of a press officer and at least 2 members. Amendment for Article 10, Election and Term of Office. Section 2, election for this organization shall govern by the College of Engineering Election Code. Section 6, elected officers of the organization holding major positions shall not hold any major positions in all other organizations. The major positions are as follows: President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, Auditor, and Press Officer. Amendment on Article 11, Impeachment. Section 2. The process of impeachment is as follows. The council or any member of the organization may file a letter of impeachment to the appointed judiciary. The judiciary shall then check the reasons and proofs of the breaking of ground discussed in Article 11, Section 1 of the Constitution and bylaws. The President shall execute the impeachment upon the recommendation of the judiciary. The impeachment of an officer requires a quorum of 50% plus 1 and then duly confirmed by the President. The President shall then appoint the new officer to fill in the vacant position. Article 17. Qualification of candidates. Section 3. A candidate for president must be a third or fourth year student with at least 1 year residency in the college and at least 2 years serving as an officer in any department or the organization itself. Section 4. A candidate for vice president must be a second or third year student with at least 1 year residency in the college and at least 1 year serving as an officer in any department, organization, or the organization itself. Section 5. A candidate for Secretary General must be a second or third year student with at least 1 year residency in the college and at least 1 year serving as an officer in any department, organization, or the organization itself. Section 6. A candidate for counselor must be a member of the organization with at least 1 year residency in the college. Nothing follows. The amendments of this Constitution and bylaws of this organization shall be ratified by the member gaining a quorum of 50% plus 1. The link for the G forms will be provided to you to agree and ratify this Constitution and bylaws. The G form links will also allow you to give input and feedbacks about the amendments of the Constitution and bylaws.
Resolutions as of first semester academic year 2021-2022. I am Ariandale Odaligdig, your SS Secretary General. Resolution number 1. A resolution approving the additional 315 pesos to first semester ESO fee. So here is the initial ESO fee breakdown. Resolution number 1, series of 2021. Whereas the 315 pesos will be added to the approved first semester ESO fee during the academic year 2021-2022, which was 230 pesos and now becomes 545 pesos. Whereas the increase will be allocated for ESO week, General Assembly, webinar activities, and college shirt. Whereas the 50 pesos is allocated for contingency funds as stated in the Constitution and bylaws, Section 4 of Article number 4, Series of 2021. Therefore, be it resolved that 315 pesos will be added to the first semester ESO fee and now becomes 545 pesos. Resolution number 2. A resolution approving the additional 55 pesos to first semester ESO fee. So here is the final ESO fee breakdown. Membership fee, 30 pesos, college shirt, 300 pesos, enrollment, 10 pesos, General Assembly, 35 pesos, seminars, 20 pesos, ESO week and activities, 150 pesos, contingency, 55 pesos, and a total of 600 pesos. Resolution number 2 as of first semester academic year 2021-2022, series of 2021. Whereas the Sagip ESO is a project of ESO officers academic year 2021-2022 in line with the ways and means of the college. Whereas the purpose of Sagip ESO is to provide routers, load assistance, or mobile devices to students for them to actively participate in academics and school activities and events, especially in this new normal situation. Whereas, for Sagip ESO to push through, it needs a starting fund of 50,000 pesos and the source of funding is from the ESO fee under ESO week and activities. Whereas the addition of 50 pesos is the most reasonable amount of money to cater the needs of the students. Whereas the 5 pesos is allocated for contingency funds as stated in the Constitution and bylaws Section 4 of Article number 4, Series of 2021. Therefore, be it resolved that 55 pesos will be added to the first semester ESO fee and now becomes 600 pesos. Resolution number 3. A resolution approving the allocation of 10,000 pesos for emergency purposes. Resolution number 3 as of first semester academic year 2021-2022, series of 2021. Whereas Engineer Molarto, our college's previous VCAP and Dean have been admitted to the ICU and are currently in a critical state. Whereas the money will be given as a donation to his family, for this will be a great help in lessening their hospital bills. Whereas the source of funding is from the emergency fund allocated for the donation from the organization as stated in the Constitution and bylaws, Section 1 of Article number 5, Series of 2021. whereas the 10,000 pesos is the most reasonable amount of money to give as a financial support for medication of severe or emergency cases for the members of the organization and faculty and staff of the College of Engineering. Whereas a separate financial report for the use of emergency money will be required as stated in the Constitution and Bylaws Section 4 of Article Number 5, Series of 2021. Therefore, be it resolved that 10,000 pesos will be given to the family of Engineer Molarto. Resolution Number 4. A resolution appointing the Board of Commission on Election. Resolution Number 4 as of first semester academic year 2021-2022, Series of 2021. Whereas the ESO Commission on Election or COMELEC is the chief agency tasked by the Engineering Student Organization or ESO to enforce and administer all laws and regulations concerning the conduct of regular and special elections. Whereas the mission of COMELEC is to safeguard the sanctity of the ballot, to provide excellence in service by being fair and impartial in the exercise of its powers so that posterity, progress, and good governance will be attained through the continuing development of free, orderly, honest, peaceful, and credible elections. Whereas the COMELEC chairman shall serve as the presiding officer of the commission proper and shall appoint the 8 commissioners as stated in the Constitution and Bylaws Section 2 of Article Number 16, Series of 2021. Whereas the president duly confirmed by the council shall appoint the COMELEC chairman as stated in the Constitution and Bylaws Section 2 of Article Number 16, Series of 2021. Therefore, be it resolved that the appointed COMELEC chairman and its members shall be recognized as the ESO Commission on Election or COMELEC 2021-2022. Resolution Number 5. A resolution approving the allocation of 10,300 pesos to Electoral Fund. So here's the breakdown for Electoral Fund. Resolution Number 5, Series of 2021. Whereas the Commission on Election or COMELEC is the chief agency tasked by the Engineering Student Organization or ESO to enforce and administer all laws and regulations concerning the conduct of regular and special elections. Whereas the principal role of COMELEC is to ensure a fair election process. Whereas the source of funding of the election processes is from the ESO fee under ESO week and activities. Whereas the 10,300 pesos is the most reasonable amount of money to cater the needs of the Board of Commission of Elections to conduct its activities this first semester of academic year. Whereas the 935 pesos is allocated for contingency funds as stated in the Constitution and Bylaws Section 4 of Article Number 4 Series of 2021. Therefore, be it resolved that 10,300 pesos will be allocated to the first semester election fund of academic year 2021-2022.
Good day, ASTEEGS. This is Rainier Hermoso, the COMELEC chairman for the academic year 2021-2022 of the College of Engineering. So I'm going to present the first ever and ratified election code of the Mindanao State University, General Santos City College of Engineering. So this code shall govern the following organizations that I'll be mentioning. First is the ESO, or the Engineering Students Organization. Next, the ASES, the Association of Civil Engineering Students. Third, the Junior Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers, or the JPIs. Next is the Junior Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, or the JPSME. Next is the Organization of Electrical Electronics Engineering Students, or the OASIS. Next is the Junior Institute of Electronics and Communications Engineering Students of the Philippines, the JICEP, the Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers, or the IIEE, and the Engineering Technology Students Organization, or the EDSO. So the main purpose of this election code is to adhere to the Constitution and bylaws of the different department or organizations under the College of Engineering. Next, and the most important goal of the election code is to ensure a fair election process. And lastly, all elections that will be conducted in the department or organization that is mentioned in Article 1, Section 2 of this code shall be conducted in conformity with the provisions of this code. Next is the Board of Commissioners of the Commission on Elections of the College of Engineering. So there shall be one chairperson, and that is me. And there are 8 commissioners, and 4 of which is in a good weight in standing, and another 4 in the lower year. So these 8 commissioners, they are required, or the 8 commissioners is composed of the 4 departments under the College of Engineering, namely the ASES, the JPSME, the OASIS, and the ESO. So there shall be one representative from each department and shall serve as a watcher to ensure transparency of the votes. And no commissioner shall hold any office from any organization from the College of Engineering with the exception of outgoing officers. Next, for Article 4, the electoral positions. The electoral positions shall be composed as stipulated in the respective constitutions. And if a president will run for the position, there shall be a party presented to the commission with at least another 5 running positions, and the department of the executives should be filled in the party. Next is for Article 5, the qualifications of the candidate. This code is solely relying to what is stated in the constitution and bylaws of the department or organization that will be conducting an election. So a candidate shall have no pending fees to all the affiliated organizations under the College of Engineering that is he should be joining, and the positions specified shall follow electoral positions stated by the constitution and bylaws of each department. Section 4. The specific and detailed qualifications of candidates shall be guided by the constitution and bylaws of the organization or department. Next, for Article 6, for the disqualification of the candidate, from Section 1 to Section 4 is a method or procedure on how a member of the organization can file a petition in order to disqualify a running candidate. Next, for Article 7, the election. So the main purpose of this election code is to ensure a fair election process and give a standard or what needs to be followed in an election process. So we have the election process that is as follows. So there is a filing of candidacy, the releasing of official candidates, the campaign period, the meeting de avance, the election, the open ballot, the counting, and lastly, the declaration of winner. So there are 2 conditions in which the declaration should be made. If there are 2 or more candidates for an electoral positions, then the candidate with the higher number of votes shall be declared as a winner. And if there's only one candidate, or there is a lone candidate for an electoral position, then he should follow or garner a total of 30% plus 1 votes of the total population of the organization, or 50% plus 1 of the total cast votes. And for the president's position, if he cannot reach the following conditions, then he shall be declared as a winner, but anytime he can be impeached. And for the other position, they shall be left empty. And for the Section 4 of this article, which is Article 7, and it's all about the turnover process of the financial reports and the funds of the organizations to the next or the incumbent officers of the organization. Next is for the Article 8, or the special provision. Then there shall be a special election in case there will be a tie for a particular position. And for the first year representatives, the election of first year representative, which happened last month, the method that shall be used is as follows. It's almost the same in the Article 7, except that there is a shortcut, or there is a shortening of the number of days. And if there is a tie between the candidates, then we have 2 cases. First of which is through a toss coin in order to determine who will be attaining the position, or there is a re-election as stated in case number 2. And for the Section 3 of this special provision, there shall be a fine of 50 pesos per student that will be missing the election process. It's easy as 1 to 3. It's almost like a 5-minute election process. And if the member cannot vote, then he shall be sanctioned with 50 pesos fine. If there is no sufficient letter, and if a member cannot vote for that particular election, then he or she should file a letter to address to the commission in order for us to address why